Namaste to all. We heard your complaint that today's children are addicted to mobile phones. This generation of kids lacks moral values and respect for elders. They eat unhealthy food and have a poor lifestyle, which makes them fall ill often. These days, some children as young as 11-12 are committing suicide. The education system is failing to equip children to face life, and its quality is declining. You said that, right? You mentioned it very casually. But we took it seriously, because these slow poisons will have a dangerous impact on the future of our nation and the generations to come. So, we came up with the best possible solution. In this video, we are excited to share our idea related to the education system. This concept can be easily implemented in schools, tuition centers, or offered online. Our focus is on three major areas. 1. Improving our education system. 2. Helping children to overcome mobile addiction and cultivate healthy lifestyle habits. 3. Creating a future free from student suicides. In India, an average of 35 students take their own lives every day, and sadly their parents will be emotionally devastated. It might not seem like a problem to us right now. To many, it may be just a number. But for every parent, their child is a precious dream. Until someone we love suffers from it, we won't truly understand the reality of the problem. Fortunately, we have an option today. However, 10 years down the line, the situation will be out of hand. Additionally, the quality of education and health will be even worse. Abdul Kalam had a great vision for 2020, especially for the education sector, and we are really working hard to make his dream a reality by at least 2030. We have invested a lot of time and effort to create a worthwhile gift for your children and grandchildren that will improve their lives. We invite you to spend 20 minutes of your time to provide us with your valuable feedback. If you are an education enthusiast, interested in joining our team, or an investor seeking more information, please contact us at your convenience. We hope that one day, you will be beloved parent or grandparent. Before analyzing this concept, please keep in mind the future of the children in your home. Because our concern is that tomorrow they shouldn't suffer from these problems. This is just a trailer. Please watch the full movie until the end. Let's begin.
Destroying any nation does not require the use of atomic bombs or long-range missiles. It only requires lowering the quality of education. The collapse of education is the collapse of the nation.
Today, I am going to discuss a serious issue that poses a greater threat to our nation than atomic bombs, that is student suicides. Do you know which country has the highest number of student suicides globally, and which is often considered the most depressed nation in the world? Unfortunately, it's India. Let me share a heartbreaking story of a 5th grade student who tragically committed suicide by tying her hair ribbon to a window rod. This was a child who was supposed to be enjoying her childhood at the age of 11. Can you imagine the pressure that we as a society created, which influenced the innocent child to feel so hopeless and want to end her life? It is really painful for parents to lose their child in such a devastating way. Parents love their children more than anything else in the world, and are willing to sacrifice everything in their lives just to see a child's smile. There are countless other stories like this. After reviewing numerous suicide notes and news reports, I realized the true gravity of this problem and became deeply motivated to dedicate myself to this important mission.
According to the NCRB's 2022 report, in India, one student commits suicide every 41 minutes. From 1995 to 2019, India has lost more than 170,000 students to suicide. From kids to students at prestigious universities are thinking about suicide. This indicates that there's something wrong with our education system.
We often blame our Indian education system, don't we?
The concept of education was invented by Indians. In ancient times, people from other countries wanted to get degrees from India. However, during British rule, the English education system was introduced to create a workforce that would follow orders without questioning. We shed blood in order to get independence, but even after gaining it, we continued to accept the British education system without questioning it. Despite 76 years of independence, sadly we are still the slaves of the British education system.
India records a higher number of student suicides than farmer suicides. The problem doesn't exist only in India. Most countries face this issue. Suicide is on rise for young Americans with no clear answers. As per APA, US teens report stress level even higher than those reported by adults. In China, youth suicide quadruples over a decade.
Who is responsible for student suicides? Is it the students themselves, parents, teachers, peers, society, the education system, or the government? In my opinion, everyone bears some responsibility, including you and me. After in-depth research and proper problem analysis, I drew inspiration from the Gurukula system of education. Consequently, I developed the idea of combining therapy practices with management techniques to create a simple, affordable, and scientifically proven solution for today's education system. This led to the birth of the concept, ancient therapies and modern management techniques for the new era of education.
These 10 therapies can help to unlock the power of ancient wisdom for a better education. These 10 management techniques have been introduced to enhance the overall effectiveness of the education system. What makes our product more efficient than others?
Gurukula system incorporated these therapies and management techniques as foundational elements. Today, when you look at the education system, it often begins with A for apple. Many schools focus on covering the syllabus rather than teaching systematic learning methods. On the other hand, recent studies reveal that today's children have lower gray matter density in the brain, which sadly indicates a decline in attention span and learning capacity among younger generations. If students fail to develop study skills at an early age, it can lead to stress, due to which many children completely lose interest in education. Parents often remind their children to read and send them to tuition centers, but these efforts may be ineffective unless a spark is ignited within them to achieve. Therefore, we aim to teach them how to learn effectively and systematically on their own. When a child becomes an independent learner and develops a genuine interest in their studies, nothing can hinder their academic progress. We strive to distinguish between the concept of teaching and enabling students to learn better. Parents often purchase memory supplements to enhance their child's memory. While these supplements may yield impressive results in the short term, prolonged use can harm the natural learning process and brain function.
the percentage of young people eating unhealthy food has increased by 35%, and we are practicing unhealthy lifestyles. Diseases are rising, and allopathic medicines seem like a quick fix today.
However, the long-term effects of these medicines are harmful, leading to frequent illnesses in young people. Our approach focuses on the natural development of learning abilities without any side effects. Additionally, these therapies will improve immunity. In ancient times, there was no television, no mobile games, and no social media. Today, there are countless distractions, and it's challenging for children to sit and learn for at least half an hour. At an early age, if a child becomes addicted to mobile devices, it can impair their brain development and cognitive skills. In the near future, they'll mentally struggle to control themselves, leading to serious consequences.
Shockingly, 65% of children are addicted to devices. Smartphone addiction can cause physical changes in the brain, similar to those seen in substance abuse and drug addiction.
Our goal is to replace mobile addiction with good habits. What children consume and the thoughts we instill in them are equally important. Building strong mental health and fostering good behavior are fundamental aspects of education, and we aim to prioritize these with our product. This concept will have a dual impact, benefiting both education and health sectors.
How do parents choose a school?
Nowadays, parents are too busy. Therefore, they seek schools that can play a parental role, providing guidance and support. Every morning, parents wake up their children, get them ready, and drop them off, with the expectation that the school will provide additional values and their child will improve in comparison to yesterday. With this intention, parents will enter the market in search of the best school. Initially, all schools may seem similar, but when they start questioning schools or edtech company about how they add value to education or children beyond bookish knowledge, and how that value will help to build their life, at that time our concept will sound different and stand distinct from others.
Our major USPs are life-ready education.
Most schools prepare students for exams, but we prepare them for life. Unlike others, we are concerned about the holistic and healthy development of a child. When we say healthy, it includes mental health as well.
Structured wellness and personalized solutions.
Although there's an abundance of information available about therapies, some schools may claim to offer yoga and meditation. However, these programs often lack structure and fail to provide personalized solutions. In contrast, our approach combines 20 different types of services under one umbrella and provides a tailored solution that addresses the unique needs of today's students without any side effects.
Exclusive, copyright-protected methodology.
Our copyright-protected approach ensures uniqueness, setting us apart from competitors. Parents normally compare our product with others, but we are confident that our USPs will make us their preferred choice. The parent-child relationship is a sacred bond. Until their last breath, parents wish to see their child happy and free from suffering. Parents, though, don't have enough money for their basic necessities, still they send their child to a good school. We don't want to play with parents' emotions. Through this concept, we aim to add value to education and honor parents' sacrifices. We want to assure parents that every hard-earned rupee they invest in their child's education will contribute to the healthy and prosperous development of their child. However, it's heartbreaking to witness the pain on parents' face when a child takes the drastic step of suicide. Our goal is to bring smiles on parents' faces by creating a happier environment for children. Finally, when the end customer perceives value in the product, we can be a game changer in the education sector. India cannot become a great nation solely through investments. Simply creating teachers, technologies, or infrastructure won't solve the problem. Focusing on youth development is crucial. A great idea like this, coupled with available resources, could spark a revolution. Otherwise, even 100 years from now, India won't come out of its slave culture mindset.
Additional services.
Parents often compare their child's academic performance with that of other children and put immense pressure on them, which can lead to anxiety and depression. However, each child is unique. So, we and the children want parents to have a friendly attitude. To support this, we offer 2 additional services.
Ombudsman model.
This service allows child to express problems freely, much like grandparents once did in joint families. Now, with the rise of nuclear families, this service fills the gap.
KYC, Know Your Child.
A new concept which focuses on training parents to develop a stronger parent-child relationship.
Other untargeted segments.
Education is our primary focus, but our concept can also cater to individuals in sports with market segmentation by specific sports. Due to immense work pressure, many professionals are struggling to cope, and some are even resorting to suicide. Recognizing this, companies are willing to invest heavily in employee well-being initiatives. This presents an opportunity for our concept to enter the corporate market. Our product offers natural, side effect-free treatment options for various physical and mental health concerns. It can be tailored to address specific diseases, allowing us to expand into the healthcare sector as well. Additionally, there is a large market of individuals interested in learning about therapies and management techniques. We can offer courses to them, tapping into this untapped segment.
Investment opportunities with a purpose, transforming India's future.
Along with attractive returns, investors will be proud to be part of a team that aims to rewrite the future of crores of students in India and billions of students worldwide. Most countries invest heavily in R&D initiatives to enhance their education system. People outside of India are fascinated by Indian traditional practices, which provides an easy pathway for the international expansion of the product. Similarly, employees and all stakeholders will experience heightened motivation from being part of such a meaningful initiative. We have wonderful plans for product development and execution. Furthermore, our concept splits into basic and special for the enhanced efficiency. We've prepared detailed estimates of costs, revenue, expected break-even point, and many more. Please contact us for further information. Yeah, we know the execution is challenging, but with your kind-hearted support and motivation to build a strong nation, anything is possible. Let's build a great, Swadeshi-educated India. We are not blaming anyone, nor are we claiming to have the best solution. If you have a better concept, please start working on it, and we are eager to collaborate with you. Our ultimate goal is to reduce student suicides in India and empower the nation. If you truly care about the nation's future, your family, and believe this concept can bring a positive change to the education sector, please share this with your family and friends who are passionate about education. Your support will empower us to inspire more. Thank you.